The wrestling world was rocked this week as named the president of Country S Wrestling Federation officially announced their resignation following the national team's failure to qualify for the upcoming Paris 2024 Olympic Games. The shocking decision comes amid growing criticism over the federation's handling of athlete development, coaching infrastructure, and international preparation strategies. Asterisk, in a brief statement released Monday, Name said, with a heavy heart, "I am stepping down from my role as president. Our athletes have always carried the pride of our nation on the mat, and I take full responsibility for our inability to secure Olympic qualification this cycle. The sport deserves better, and I hope my resignation paves the way for new leadership and direction." Olympic disappointment. The country wrestling team, long regarded as a powerhouse in both freestyle and Greco-Roman disciplines, suffered a major blow during the recent Olympic qualifying tournaments. Key wrestlers failed to advance past early rounds, and no athlete secured a quota spot for Paris 2024. It marks the first time in over X years that country will not be represented in Olympic wrestling, a bitter pill for a nation with deep wrestling roots and a proud Olympic legacy. Asterisk, critics have pointed to inadequate training camps, coaching turnover, and insufficient international exposure for young wrestlers as central reasons behind the decline. Multiple reports also highlighted internal disagreements within the federation and lack of cohesive long-term planning as contributing factors. Asterisk, backlash and pressure. Asterisk, the backlash was swift. Wrestlers, coaches, and former champions voiced frustration over the federation's management in recent years. Public campaigns calling for structural reform and leadership change gained traction shortly after the team's elimination from Olympic contention. Asterisk, this isn't just about failing to qualify, said former Olympian Name. It's about the erosion of a system that once produced champions consistently. Our athletes are talented, but they've been let down by the people in charge. Asterisk, calls for Name's resignation intensified over the past month, with members of the wrestling community and even government sports officials demanding accountability. Asterisk, who's next? Asterisk, while an interim president is expected to be named within the week, the race to fill the top post is already underway. Former wrestlers, national coaches, and regional federation leaders are reportedly in discussions about potential candidates. Asterisk, a key demand from stakeholders is a complete overhaul of the athlete development pipeline and investment in grassroots and elite programs. Many are urging for a more transparent, merit-based leadership that will restore Country S standing on the global wrestling stage. Asterisk, the National Olympic Committee has also indicated it will work closely with the new leadership to stabilize the federation and ensure long-term athlete support heading toward Los Angeles 2028. Asterisk, road to redemption. Asterisk, despite the current turmoil, many within the wrestling community remain hopeful. Rising young talents continue to shine in junior and U17 competitions, and there's a growing push to bring in experienced international coaches and reform outdated training models. Asterisk, we have a rich history, and we can rebuild, said national team coach Name, but it requires unity, vision, and most importantly, leadership that listens. Asterisk, for now, country will be watching the Paris Games from the sidelines, a rare absence that could ultimately become the catalyst for sweeping reforms and a wrestling revival in the years to come.